Let's go.
And of course, this was the champions, the ones with the booyah here. WHG and PC, the main man, is dropping into Mill and will fight Tarum once more.
Oh, this is going to be a quick start, and I am happy for this loot. Immediately, they do take out the shotgun and the MP5, so they are at least looted up. But do they want to take this fight here? Contra immediately.
Oh, SFI joins the party as well. Seems like Tarum winning the war right now.
No.
And Zote takes down Sneeja. This is going to look bad. And now they're breaking in kills on kills. Myra, oh my goodness. He managed to hop away. Yeah, Mill will get taken down. SFI is out of the game.
And all 4 members of Tarum managed to stay alive. Once again, another early skirmish, and they are the ones that come through. Tarum on the board this time around.
Sweet
4 kills as well for the team.
That is just sweet revenge towards the side of SFI, and now we're going back into the champions here. WHG still going to actually get into Riverside. They know that the battle is over, and that they want to make sure that they get the loot out because all these guns are just short range.
Yeah, make sure you go out, get some loot. You don't need to force yourself into any early skirmish, right? Like I said, doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things if you manage to, get a couple of kills if you die.
Yeah.
You want those placement points. It's much more important.
Yeah, and looking at that situation, this is what I talked about in round 1 because Tarum, when they fell into Mill, they were all scattered out. This time, every one of them are inside the same warehouse. They picked up a couple of guns, and lucky enough, when they went into battle, all of them were well enough to be equipped with a gun, and they actually won that war in a really short span of time. Now, back into Red Canids, a really strong esports team here. And they may just find themselves into a really great position.
Ooh, I think he was kind of stuck there a little bit, so he had to use the glue wall to push his team out. But you know what, good play. And these are the small little tips that
technical
little things that you don't know.
Yeah,
that's quite smart. But one team that I want to highlight in this finals is Team Shutdown. They really surprised me yesterday. They came in first place in Thai Championship, and they played pretty well that last game. They were unfortunate with the zone. They were kind of forced out. I want to see whether they can redeem themselves.
Yeah, I believe that there's a lot of potential with this team. And, oh, man, it seems like Alamau actually
They like to fight, man. The Muay Thai. Something we don't really see a lot.
He wants to go in punching some enemies when they get knocked down, maybe.
Oh, that's true as well.
Yeah, that's going to help him out a little bit if they actually go into close quarter combat. But still, bringing a fist into a gunfight? Not really what we expect here.
It's fair if he downs the enemy. Then it's like, hey, you're down. You can't do anything. I'm going to punch you to death. But there, Anahua, one of the most passionate teams here.
Yeah, and they found themselves at M79 already, and they're going to go against Pink Lady here. Strategizing, and it seems like over on the side of Pink Lady, Pablo's over on the other corner, and they're looking for Manda. Beautiful stuff.
One more hit.
One more help, and that will be Manda on the ground.
And he should be going down here. The grenade launcher's not really landing, but at least managed to flush him out. Anahua starting with really good play there. At least a kill. And this is the problem, right? Pink Lady, they're so scattered around.
Yeah, look at Pablo. He's inside of the big factories. Meanwhile, another member, John Blow and No Mercy, just across the corner here. So the Malaysian squad really have to buck up and perhaps run out of Mars Electric here because
they want to fight.
The rest of them,
they are going into it. They want to fight here, Contra.
I'm looking at this and judging onto how they could possibly make a good rotation. They could pick off Daniel or John in a sense.
Look at No Mercy.
Oh, yeah?
He sees everything. So he's feeding information to John Blow and Pablo, but what can they do with it? Looks like the call is to back off here.
Yeah, I feel like they are right now inside of the safe zone. So they have all day to play, but here comes a little bit of a rotation coming from Anahua. They will go in for a couple of taps here.
No Mercy, one more hit, he's down. I don't think he's going to get away from this firing squad, and another kill goes over to the Colombian squad. They need these points because the last game didn't really turn out that well for them.
And Nico, my man here, he does have a beautiful spray. Early on when we saw a couple of guys from the side of Anahua just pulling out that crazy P90 shots, and here comes John Blow being forced to actually hug the ocean.
They're going to go chase Anahua. Look at that. Anahua is right on their tail, and Pablo and John Blow run, Forrest, run. They need to get the hell out of there, but Pablo might fancy a gunfight here. There goes the XMA. Oh, wow, good shot coming in from Pablo. He downs one member.
Oh, man, that's a good bait coming in from Pink Lady.
They're going straight for it. Good reactions from Anahua. You can see Pablo knows that there's no point running. Why not take the fight to them?
And now he's going to bring out the XMA, going to shred down the glue wall. And it seems like he clips over on the side of Daniel. But now, seems like Pablo is just hiding by this edge.
Yep.
Hopefully enough, they could actually get the right angles here. Romero getting stuck into
Jumbo.
some awkward position, but John Blow looking to flank them off from the back.
So this might be outnumbered by Pink Lady, but at least they have good positions. But Pablo might be getting covered over. Jumbo coming for it, and they don't know. The glue comes in, a grenade launcher to the face. He's going to bring it up, but Jumbo does come in for the tag team for the trade. And they go for the kill. Yes, he does. So it is at least a trade. Jumbo managing to salvage something from the situation.
And you can see John Blow being the only one left alive. He needs to bail away from this. And Anahua, out of that sort of trade, they go for a 1-for-1 now. I feel like they should be happy enough, but in this situation, they still pretty much want to finish off one full squad, because if you get 3 kills, that's 60 points right off the bat. But they saw what sort of potential that Pink Lady put out, and it's going to be really, really risky if they still go in for that sort of challenge. Meanwhile, over on the side of Rinnam, we have SPS versus Shutdown.
Safe zone as well. Look at that coming in, so they are forcing him into the zone. This is Ty versus Ty. The compatriots coming in for a fight.
See a little war between both of them, and of course, you can see that Legends and the rest of his team possibly knew all this position, and oh my, seems like we see a knockdown.
Oh, immediately, but at least the teammates are there. Kai will pick up Scott here. He's going to back off for now. No one can see Team Shutdown. They are just circling them like predators stalking their prey. SPS, they need to get the hell out of there.
Oh my goodness me. Glue wall being brought out from the side of Kai. Beautiful protection for himself, but away. May just get flanked here. There is 2 members here. SPS Scott getting a couple of clips over on his shoulder. Meanwhile, Bill coming in for the support. Oh my.
Good fire coming in.
He's going to be brought down really low, and he almost gets knocked down right there. He will get knocked down. Okay, ain't okay after all.
Wow, this is actually really good firing from SPS. They were the ones that get trapped in, but they are the ones that are winning the fight. Oh, Kai, super low. Looks like he will manage to stay alive behind this blue wall. And guess what? Another member of Shutdown is knocked down.
Right now, Shutdown is in this dire position where they could not save away because they are outside of the zone, and there is just no possibility for him to actually get anything out of that. Of course, grenade as well as the M1014 to finishing off that kill.
Now 2 more members left of Shutdown Push trying to tank it out, but it's not going to work out. The long range draw from Scott. He is going to take him down. 1 more members left alive, and SPS, they looked in a dire situation in the beginning, but they came out clutch.
Man, SPS just making magic happen in that sort of situation. Now, looking into some of these statistics, now Tarum on the top position there with 4 kills. SPS, of course, taking down 3 guys here will mean that Shutdown has to play it a little bit passively, and now outside of the zone and so far away, he has to chase it off.
Well, looks like we are going to go back to Anahua. A lot of action.
Is this going to be a repeat of last round?
Oh, no, deja vu. I've seen this before. Colombians against Indonesians, episode 2. Is it going to be the bike bag, or is EVOS going to do it all again?
Well, of course, in round 1, we see Tarum falling out, and now
have they learned their lesson?
Tarum's the one that actually learned from that situation. Anahua could definitely redeem themselves here in this fight. But looking into the next circle, wow, it's inside of Marcy Electric, and EVOS gets a couple of clips.
Whoever wins this fight has so much advantage, right? Because they are in the safe zone already, and they get what a shot from Daniel from downtown across the street. Now that might mark them, that might signal them to go for the fight here.
Oh yeah, that was a great peek, and Millie Daniel going in for the headshot, and more firepower coming in from the XMA.
I think there was a couple of headshots. Look, you can hear EVOS with the treatment gun healing up. Oh, meanwhile, SPS, John Blow, he needs to hold his breath here.
Oh man, can he actually survive out of this situation? Because SPS members, they might have a clue that someone's around, and now they're just rotating across, hoping to find the last member from the side of Pink Lady.
You can see John Blow, he's just not moving. He doesn't want anything to do with it, and he manages to walk away.
He squeezed over onto the top side of the room.
Sneaky beaky, like.
Yeah. And like, there's just no way that he can get any kills at all. He's got that P90, and as much as he holds out a lot of clips of bullets, you can't spread through all these guys.
One more thing before we move on. Now, one thing good about that for Jonblo is that the safe zone is not that far away, so he can kind of walk in. But meanwhile, there comes the gunfight. Rikan is going for a lot of kills, managing to win it out. They have really good position. They do knock down one member here.
Yeah, one more team coming down on the ground, and that's the Red Cannons there, spraying out some of these Argentinians, and will finish them off. M4A1 on the taps, and now kill secured for Flicker finally.
Good shots coming in, but what is going to happen? There's still 11 teams left, so a lot of single deaths, but not a lot of team deaths.
Yeah. And I feel like Red Cannon still has a bigger fish to fry. Evos around the corner. Seems like they spot out the rest of Team Tekka there. The Argentinians there don't really have that much room for coverage. Of course, they can go for peaks, but speaking of peak, Evos still has that sort of upper hand. Now, Red Cannons, with the couple of kills there, will secure themselves into some of the top three. And inside of the corner zone, oh my goodness me, Tekka getting pushed out. And with that flush, I don't know, like, Anahuac could still camp it out.
Look at this. One line. 3 teams hovering over. Meanwhile, Team Shutdown from Thailand will be eliminated here.
Yeah, of course, being the second one to bow out.
Oh my god. Imagine if the UAV just hovers this area.
Yeah, imagine it just flushes them off and say, hi, hey, everyone's inside of the houses, and all of them will just try to peek out the windows for a little bit of sniping here. I do love the M16. Oh man, that was so close. He just ducked in time.
At the best possible time, the timing.
That was just
Mendenza. That's
unreal.
A little bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes unlucky.
Yeah, I would say so. And oh man, it seems like Alpha managed to find some of these guys from GPS, but the Brazilians will go for the cleanup. Meanwhile, Monster Electric has the UAZ zone as Coupe tries to run off. Going in for a little bit of mess. Does have a little bit of shots towards his side.
That was uncharacteristic from Evos there. I'm not sure why he went to the open field, tried to use the medkit, and that was just...
It should be inside of the...
Happy shooting there. Oh, you can see that on the minimap. Jonblo getting a lot of fire there. You can see WAG just shooting onto the side, but Tarim and Evos.
Oh, the Russians are coming in, and now they want to find the Indonesians. Magzak going in for a couple of shots, and now they're trying to get the hits out of but Clinch getting clipped out by Mr. Row 5. Meanwhile, Mane takes down Stager. That will be one man down from the side of Russia.
Yep.
And we're going to see whether or not Team Evos Capital will be able to wipe them out. Magzak executes revenge as Mane gets taken down.
Oh no!
He went as well. That is only a couple more members as Anahuac joins in the party.
That's actually 3 teams in that vicinity. You can see Evos. He wanted to go across the street, but Anahuac was just playing bodyguard, saying, no, thou shalt not pass.
Look at the UAZ zone. It's inside of the only circle.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we have all the information we need.
Might as well just send a package.
Yeah.
Trying to still deliver it. I know you're here. Tarim trying to make their way into the safe zone. You can see it's really close. Grenades coming through. They want to flush out Evos, but Anahuac getting a lot of kills here. Daniel getting a kill on Ninja there.
It's going to be a 3v2 situation right now as Ninja's down. Meanwhile, from the side of Coupe, they are going to actually guard some of these entry points. And Karaon just trying to actually do something here. Daniel, though.
On fire, man.
Man, Daniel seems like Kara will be knocked down there as the Red Cannons comes in to join the fray.
I can feel it. 9 teams left alive, 27 players still left alive because it's Tarim. Clinch trying to just play the slow game, healing with the medkit into it. He's trying to catch on the John. Dancing with that.
But of course, Tarim now over onto the top 9 position. That's going to be Pink Lady over onto 9th. First, Evos trying to deal with WAG, the champions of last round. He does still have the glue wall, but look at it.
Grenades.
It's just grenades flying over in his direction, and this will be a kill.
He just... That's a good...
okay.
That's another one there. Clinch trying to just run away from this zone. He doesn't walk out and gives a free kill over to WAG.
He shouldn't have hopped out. I mean, he only spots one member out, and of course they're dealing with the defending champions, say, as Red Cannons getting themselves over on the top side of the hill. Meanwhile, NPC trying to shred them all of the armors down.
WHG looking really good as well. 7 kills, and they're still in the top 6.
Man,
remember
NPC,
they got the booyah last time.
And NPC got 5 kills throughout the first rounds.
Yep.
And now he's just keeping up with consistency as looking into the circle. Rick Cannon is in prime position.
This is going to be one strong and epic finale. Rick Cannon is trying to go into, at least they're in the safe zone here. They want to play bodyguard. Whoever enters, they are going to get shot 100%. And Anahua is the first casualty here. Slowly making their way, grenades going through.
Oh my goodness me!
A buy one, free one scenario from downtown. Anahua just got the beautiful kills. And now they are making their way. Suddenly, Anahua prime position to take the booyah.
Right now, Rick Cannon is still trying to struggle to survive as Romero runs through and finds
They get another one. Rick Cannon is eliminated as well. Anahua is on fire here, Contra.
Man, that was such a sick play coming in from Anahua there. The M72 flushed them through with that double knockdown. And now here comes John, trying to shred down some of these glue walls here as FPS will come in at 4th place.
3 teams left alive. 11 players, you can see. WAG, Anahua, as well as GPS. But here comes the gunner. Anahua is in the thick of things. They're getting fired by every single angle. But the safe zone is coming in.
They spot out Dark as well, so GPS has all the information that they need, but the circle is on their backs. They need to run out, and Dark just waiting for them.
It's WAG zone as well.
Oh, man. What a coincidence. Meanwhile, from side of Kronos, they managed to take down Shi as NPC shuts down Daniel as well. NPC will go down the ground. Oh, Anahua now going in ham.
See here, and there goes grenade now. 9 players at the line. This is going to be one epic ending. John will get killed off, and GPS, they are looking good. It's going to be 1 against 3, and that is going to be very, very close. Who's going to bring it home? WAG or GPS? Is it going to be a back-to-back booyah here, Contra? It's a 1v3 situation. Things are not looking pretty. The grenade launcher. It's a grenade. And then he's trying to heal for it. No more glue wall, no more protection. Means no more chance. And WAG not gonna be that lucky, but what a win for GPS Veteranos. They are gonna get a booyah and put them in a pretty position.
That was just a perfect game coming in from the Brazilians there.
Happy faces.
Yeah, like, of course they should be happy because they got 6 kills in the hands of Kronos.
8 kills in total.
Formless ad of Knockback as well.
7 kills for WAG though.
And not only that, look at Anahua. On the 3rd position, they have 5 kills on Daniel. Romero with 3. And of course, 1 more on the side. Now, let's have a look into the quick replays here in this early game combat between Tarim and SFI.
I mean, Tarim, they were the first team to get eliminated last time around, but this was a thing of beauty here. Good play from those grenade launch shots. They do manage to flush it out, but I want to see that replay of that double grenade kill.
Yeah, that was just so sick. I feel like SPS here definitely played so well against Dome's touchdown. And of course, away, wanting to get the kills, but all these blue walls are blocking him from getting above. And of course, that means that he has to actually hide downstairs, but there's nowhere for him to run. Of course, Rick Cannon as well, definitely stepping up their A game and putting on a great show as Anahua just catching off Team Tarim while they're inside of Pacino.
Yep, and now this was it, right? EVOS, once again, this time not really performing that well. The glue wall was there, but just not enough. When you get flushed out by 4 members, that's the best you can do. He even went for the pickup, and this was the freebie here, but just spam 1 shot, gets 2 from Daniel, and why not get another to just finish them off? And Anahua this time really showing up. The individual skill shining this time around.
Yeah, and of course, all eyes were on them on how they play, and Latin America has a lot to be happy about because they are in the top 10 position, and it was them trying to deal with the WAG squad. Look at all these launchers just right in front of their face, I mean, knock them out.
The trophy is in the golden M79, so it sort of makes sense that this M79 are getting so many kills.
Perfect. Beautiful. It was great. It was just fire in a hole, ×4, and like, booyah.
No, it's
there you go.
The booyah is on, so you can see how happy they are into it. They're hyped. They understand into it. They are in this to win it.
Yeah, and of course, we can see that all the Brazilian fans back at